The system doesn't hate you. It just doesn't know you exist. That's you. You're 18, maybe 20. You're sitting in a beat-up sedan outside a dealership, staring at a rejection letter. You have a phone, a minimum-wage job, and zero history. To the big three families, Equifax, TransUnion, Experian, you are unscored. You are a ghost. You try to rent an apartment. The landlord looks at your blank file and asks for a double deposit. You try to get a phone plan. They want a co-signer. You are locked out of the economy. You watch your friends. They have the rewards cards. They drive the new Civics. They are in the game. You want in. So you go to the bank. The banker smiles, a cold, practiced smile, and offers you a secured card. You pay them $500 to borrow your own money. It's humiliating, but you do it. You buy a tank of gas. You pay it off. You buy a burger. You pay it off. You are proving you can be domesticated. Level 2, the subprime soldier. You're 22. You're in, but you're not a citizen yet. You're fresh meat. Your score is 580. You get offers in the mail every day, but they aren't rewards cards. They are traps. Pre-approved, screams the envelope. You open it. 29.99% APR. $99 annual fee. You take it anyway. You need a car to get to work. You walk onto a lot, and the salesman smells the 580 on you like cheap cologne. He puts you in a 7-year loan on a 5-year-old car. You're paying $600 a month for a Nissan that will be scrap metal before you own the title. But you feel good. You have credit. You swipe the card for drinks on Friday. You swipe for new clothes. You tell yourself you'll pay it off next month. But then your tire blows out. Then your hours get cut. You miss one payment. Just one. Your phone explodes. Unknown caller. It's 8 a.m. It's 8 p.m. They don't call to chat. They call to collect. You learn the first rule of the cartel. The entry fee is your soul. You survive the subprime trenches. You're 26 now. You learn to juggle. You pay Peter to pay Paul. Your score is 650. You are the cartel's favorite asset, the revolver. You carry a balance, 3,000 here, 5,000 there. You make the minimum payments religiously. The banks love you. You are their cash cow. You are paying them $200 a month in interest for absolutely nothing. They increase your limit. Congratulations, you've been bumped to $10,000. It feels like a promotion. It's actually a longer leash. You move into a nicer apartment complex. You see the neighbors with the Peloton bikes and the Whole Foods bags. You want that life. So you finance the furniture. You finance the mattress. You are living a middle-class life on a rental agreement. You sleep fine, but there's a low hum of anxiety in the back of your head. If you lose your job, this house of cards falls in 30 days. Level 4, the prime citizen. You're 32. You got the promotion. You consolidated the debt. You are prime. Score 720. The letters change color. They used to be urgent red. Now they are soothing blue and platinum. 0% APR for 18 months. Chase Sapphire. Amex Gold. You walk into a bank and they don't look through you anymore. They offer you coffee. You get the mortgage. 30 years fixed. The American dream. But look closer. You aren't free. You are just a higher value servant. You have a $400,000 mortgage, 2 car notes, and a daycare bill that looks like a ransom payment. You are moving $8,000 a month through your checking account, but keeping none of it. You are a conduit for capital. You work 50 hours a week to keep the flow moving to the cartel. You tell your friends, "I'm building equity," but deep down you know the truth. You are one medical emergency away from being back at level 2. Level 5, the Churner. You wake up, you realize the game is rigged, so you decide to cheat. You become a Churner, score 780. You don't pay interest anymore. You pay attention. You open cards just for the sign-up bonus. Spend $4,000, get $800 back. You cancel before the annual fee hits. You fly to Tokyo in business class for $40 in taxes. You sit in the airport lounge, drinking free champagne, looking down at the people in the terminal. You think you're winning, but the cartel watches you. They tolerate you because you are a rounding error. You spend hours on spreadsheets, tracking points, miles, and rotating categories. You treat your finances like a second job that pays in thank you points instead of cash. You are smart, yes, but you are still playing in their casino, using their chips. Level 6, the High Roller. You make it. Real money. You're 40. Business took off. Score 820. Perfect history. You stop caring about points. You care about access. You carry the Centurion card, the JP Morgan Reserve. It's made of titanium. When you drop it on the table, it makes a sound like a gavel hitting a judge's bench. The limits? There are no limits. You can buy a boat on a Tuesday. The bank assigns you a private client banker. His name is Charles. He calls you on your birthday. He invites you to golf tournaments. He isn't your friend. He is your handler. His job is to ensure that your wealth doesn't sit idle. He wants it in their funds, earning their fees. You have escaped the debt trap, but you have entered the golden handcuffs. You have everything you want, but you are terrified of losing it. You install security systems. You get umbrella insurance. You trust no one. You have crossed the line from livestock to rancher. It feels cold. It feels powerful. You realize that for you to win, someone else has to lose. You accept this transaction. Level 8, the institution. You are no longer a person. You are a family office. You are an LLC. You are a ghost again, but a different kind. You don't have a credit score. You have a credit rating, AAA. You meet with senators. You don't ask for laws to be changed. You write the drafts and hand them over. Your wealth is self-replicating. It grows faster than you can spend it. You look at the prime citizens rushing to work. They look like ants. You understand the true purpose of the system now. The credit score wasn't designed to measure risk. It was designed to measure obedience, and you are the one holding the leash. Level 9, the architect. You zoom out. Level 9 isn't a person. It's the mechanism itself, the central bank, the Fed. Here, money isn't earned, it is printed. when the system cracks, when the subprime soldiers can't pay, and the prime citizens lose their jobs, Level 9 simply types a number into a computer and creates $1 trillion. They inflate the currency to save the banks, and in doing so, they steal the value of the savings from everyone at levels 1 through 5. It is the ultimate magic trick. The cartel never loses, because the cartel owns the casino, the dice, and the air you breathe. You are currently at level 2, or maybe level 4. You think the goal is to get to level 6. It's not. The goal is to realize the game is rigged and stop playing by their rules. Build real assets, own things they can't print, escape the hierarchy, or keep swiping. The choice is yours.